our first topic. Jay, let's get started. It is going to be, this means something to me, man. And that's One Piece. And so I want to ask everybody here who is with us, what does One Piece mean to you? Why are you still with the series to this day? Maybe a little bit short of a history on it. And then, of course, if there's a certain arc, character, whatever it is, that really resonates with you. Hype Hunter, talk to me, man. Why One Piece, dog?
Echoing Jay's comment, the big thing that resounds with me is there is honestly no other series. And just to backpedal a bit, same story as a lot of people here. I was introduced by the 4Kids anime, and I remember seeing it, and I'm like, this show sucks. This is for babies. And then meanwhile, I put on Yu-Gi-Oh! And I watch Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm like, oh man, these are cool. But then eventually getting into anime and manga, like seeing that and then getting introduced to that whole world, seeing then like actually not the 4Kids anime, but the true manga, and then seeing how, like, because you see those like articles online saying, oh, here's what they censored versus what they didn't censor, and I'm like, oh wow, like what's this, like Luffy's covered like in blood and it's like gritty and it's like, what is this? And getting into it, just being able to see what it actually is incredible. And just to see that on the surface it looks super goofy and silly and quirky, but then there's this really deep themes and deep character, and it doesn't shy away from being like just really facing you with challenging questions. And there's that aspect that I really love, but then also there's just a fascination with the mangaka as well, where you have this guy that for the last 25 years has been crafting the story and has put out all this information in front of our faces, and it's only until now that we just sit there and go, oh my god, this was the answer right now. It was here the entire time. For 25 years, it's just unheard of. And the fact that there's still stuff we're figuring out and we're still trying to piece together. And then it also extends even further to the person to where I really do consider like Gear 5 to be the greatest power in shonen history, because it's an extension of the author themselves, like where you have Luffy as a character who wants to be free, ultimately getting the power to become the most free person on the seas with his ability. And then meanwhile, you have the author who's now finally, after 25 years of making this story piece by piece, as an author, he's finally able to become free, to express himself the way that he wants to. And just the joy and the fun of seeing Luffy on the page doing what he's doing. You can really I can like see just the excitement that Oda must have being able to just show this to the world and really release his vision. I think that's so incredibly just amazing. So you have that, and then also again, it's this layer upon layer. Is the community.
For sure.
There's I cannot honestly think of another series that has created this type of community. And when me and you, King, were here, almost like 10 years ago, it was a small community, but it was so passionate and fun and just loving. And then now coming back, it's just such a massive thing, and so many people and personalities are here, and everybody in the chat I see and like, it's not just like in this chat, we see people in every single other chat. If you hop over to someone else's stream, you have people that are there as well. They're there on yours. They are everywhere. And I just love seeing everybody's names there. And it just really shows that all of our communities are connected, and every single person you meet who's a One Piece fan, you can just connect with them instantly. So it's just an overwhelming sense of just wonder, amazement, and I absolutely just love this series. I love this series so much for all those and much more.
Yo, I just want you to know while you were talking, a lot of let him cook stuff was popping up. So you were cooking, my brother. You were cooking.
And obviously the best thing that happened, Kid, like he finally is out of my way. Like I'm tired of seeing him. Like he's gone. Like it's been fantastic. Shanks, he was a hype tool for Shanks, but at the same time, it's like, Kid just has this bravado where he thinks, yeah, man, I'm just gonna jump in here and just take out Shanks, and it's about time somebody put him in his place. I got my joy back. It was fantastic to see my man Hype Hunter with the funeral and the beautiful. Can you show them the thing? It's beautiful, right? Just rest in peace and love it.
He has the bravado of a bum.
Yes, it's just fantastic.
It's in loving memory, though.
In loving memory.
In loving memory.
For me, it's in hating memory, but I respect the love.
There was not a lot of love passed around.
There was no love. There was no love for me. So for any Kid fans in the chat, I'm sorry. I'm really not. I'm lying, but I am sorry.
Up until December 31st, we're going to be putting in a space on our bingo card. And it doesn't have to be just for the manga. It could be for the manga, the live action, the anime, whatever you believe, like whatever your agenda is. So like, for example, if we're talking about the live action, if I'm like, there's going to be a King Recon sighting in episode 6, I'll put that in there, right? And if it happens, it happens. But if there's for like manga, you guys are talking about Dragon, is Dragon going to remain a fraud for the rest of 2023? That could be a spot in the thing as well. Thank you very much, Joy Girl. I greatly, greatly appreciate it because, like I said, Hype Hunter is dealing with the same thing. It's 4 a.m. where they are, so God bless them. Speaking of the Hype Hunter, if you're there, if you would like to give your agenda,
I'm here. And also, I think I'll follow that same thing. I'm going to duck on out after this because the Haki in here has destroyed my camera battery, and also I need to recharge my energy. But what I'll do is, if I can jump, I'm going to go on recharge. And if I would jump back on and you guys are here, I want to dip in because this has been so much fun, and I love you all. Chatting with you all and everyone in the chat has been amazing. My agenda now, look, it has been 25 years. I've been waiting for this man. I want Dragon to finally make his move.
Okay.
I want Dragon. Give me Dragon, please. Give me Dragon. We've waited far too long. I want him to actually be out on the forefront, show us his powers, make his move, do something. I mean, we've been seeing so much. I just feel that now, if Oda's giving us this much info, surely he's going to bring out the big guns. And I want to see what, after all this time, Oda's been waiting. Like Dragon's been lying in wait for this long. His first move is going to be amazing. It's going to be insane. So I really hope that we get that this year. I'm hoping that this bingo card gives me that.
Oh yeah, and when we look back at the end of the year, we're going to be basing all fraudulence charges for Dragon on your head. So just
okay. And with that said, I'm gonna dip on out of here.
All right, man. Yo, seriously, thank you for stopping by, bro. I really appreciate it.
Take care, man.
No, see you guys. Have fun. See you guys.
Send me that little poster. The Kid.
Oh, for sure.
You're contractually obligated to come back. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Rest in peace, Kid. I'll see you guys around.
Amen.
Okay.
All right, dude. Geo, shout out to Geo.
Oh, Lord.
Comes in with a 2.
It's been a rough year for Geo.
And Geo says #Kid will return. Any thoughts on that?
Low key. Look, I'm gonna say this one thing. I'm gonna say this one thing. Let me get one thing.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
One thing. I don't think he's gonna come back personally, but I do think it's interesting that with his defeat, the chapter ends with the exact same narration as Luffy being defeated and the crew being defeated in Sabodi. And what happened to them? They bounced back stronger than ever before.
Real quick, Hype Hunter, you have to show Cole your kid thing back there.
Yes.
What?
I thought it was only fitting. I thought it was only fitting. When he announced that he was going to go and fight Shanks, I'm like, this guy's dead. And so I made a funeral for this man.
Another true believer in the Shanks.
I like it.
In loving memory of kids.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, I like it. That's
fantastic.
actually genius. That's brilliant.
I was gonna quickly say there's only one saving grace for this man. If he's down, I'm happy with that. But honestly, he needs to be humbled. If he has some sort of Vinland Saga Thorfinn redemption arc where this man just has a whole life crisis, I
hope so.
I would love to see him be humbled like that. But honestly, other than that, he should just stay down.
And then what?
You gave
Join
him
the
an
Grand Fleet?
entire other
Kid about to be
series
a
for
farmer.
Kid to get better. You gave him an entire one of the best series of all time just for Kid to get better. That's crazy. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because that's what Kid needs. Kid is just a cocky knobhead who isn't strong.
talking on stream and then meeting people in person is like a completely different vibe. But then after like 5 minutes, you realize, oh shit, these guys are just like me. It's like that's literally all it becomes, and it's like it's a different.
I'll make it as a dark continent one day, boys.
Bro, me too, man. Me too, man.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Bro, what are the events over in Australia? Like, what do you guys do over there for anime?
What do we do? We got like one
Supernova.
You must have
Supernova,
Comic-Con,
yeah.
right?
But that's
Yeah,
it's not what it used to
Comic-Con,
be.
yeah.
Comic-Con, yeah.
Okay, pull up.
Are you in Melbourne? Kenan?
No, I'm just outside of near Sydney. So I'm around Sydney.
Okay, all right, yeah.
They fight off magpies for a living.
Yeah, that's all true. And oh my god, don't get me started. It's real.
God, you have sold a crocodiles on the regular, like
Yeah, I would
Cole,
love
we're
to have
not in
people-
Queensland, man. Come on, we're not in
bro,
Queensland.
what
Nah, but look.
area are these things in, man? Like, listen, the whole area is a goddamn hazard zone. Like, no, there's reason I was in prison in the first place. I don't know how you guys even survived in the first place, yo. That shit is nuts.
All right.
With the fighters alone, I'm good, dog.
I'm telling
Like,
you,
Vin.
Australians they have conquerors hockey, like every last one of them.
Something, bro.
To live there. Like, there's no question. Hype Hunter, if you're still there, please let people know where they can find you, man.
So I said at the start of the stream, and I'll say it again. Just the amount of joy that I've felt hearing that you're going to be hosting the Reverie, just because of our history together, and it just made me so excited for you to be on this grand stage, and just to be at the very start and the end of it too. It is a great honor, and to everyone that I've chatted with in the chat and in this call, I really do respect and appreciate you all for what you do, because it does take so much time and effort to do what we do, and to pour our passions into this, and to put ourselves out there and express this about the series that we love. Is really, really cool, and I really appreciate you all. So you can find me on HypeHunterYT, and you'll just be finding me doing my weekly hype stream, and doing just very silly, goofy content. Like just recently, I did a video on the One Piece Lush collection. That's just absolutely just crazy. And look forward to the Hype Awards at the end of the year, because a lot of people in this call have won awards in the past for various things, whether it be reactions, theories, videos, and I'll be looking forward to giving you all some recognition in the future. It's really cool. I really appreciate it.
Excited for that, man. Those are always fun. The awards at the end of the year. Nothing but love to you, Hype Hunter. Thank you for stopping by at 2:00 in the morning when this thing started. I really, really appreciate it, and thank you for your presence in the community, brother. I appreciate you.